Jade, stop it. Okay. Let's wait for a couple more people. Okay, we can go ahead and get started. So I wanted to go ahead and get back on the live today. I know that it's been a while since I've done a live. And I just wanted to come on here and give you guys this message really quick. Hey, Brandon. I wanted to come on here and give you guys this message really quick that was coming to me last night, that God is saying that all your enemies, all your foes, every person who ever went against you, and every person that ever spoke foul on your name, that all these people are going to have to eat every single last word that they spoke against you. Hello, Born to be Chosen. This message came to me just as clear as so clear last night, and I just couldn't hop on here because you guys can see I have the sniffles. I'm coming down with a little cold. But this message is just so clear. And the thing is, I'm feeling that the people who went against you, right? These were people who, some you knew. There were some that were in cahoots with people that that probably you didn't know, but in cahoots with the people that you called yourself being friends with, or maybe people who were close to you, like family members or what have you. Take it how it resonates, right? But these people, you know, judged you in one of the lowest moments of your life. I'm feeling that whatever it is that you was going through, only you know how you was looking, what you was going through, right? And these people judged you. These people spoke very foul on you. Like whatever it is that they were saying about you, they prejudged you, right? Didn't give you a chance, or didn't think that you were going to bounce back. Didn't think that you were going to amount to anything, right? These people kept running. And I'm feeling that while they were running, they kept running and they kept laughing. They kept running and they kept laughing. They kept running and they kept laughing. And they kept running and they kept laughing. These people, you know, didn't have anything like to know. There was nothing to stop these people, to convict their spirit that what they were doing was wrong, right? So while they were out there running and talking and ripping and running the streets and running your name through the mud, they didn't have no conviction over the mess and the foolishness that they were saying about you. These friends who maybe you stopped being friends with, who spreaded your secrets, right? Spreaded it to people as a means of mockery, to mock you, to joke you, because they thought that they were better. A lot of these people who went against you, a lot of these people who spoke foul on you, thought that they were better. They thought that they were winning. And instead of just being a friend to you, instead of just understanding your freaking situation, man. Some of y'all, I'm hot right now because I know what I went through, but I'm feeling that what y'all went through, man. And some of y'all that y'all tell me, it's like, why would these people laugh at you? Why would they think that what you was going through was so funny? They were ignorant. We're not even about to sit up here and try to explain it or understand it. But let me tell you something. They was ripping and they was running. They was ripping and they was running. They was ripping and they was running and they was laughing till God stopped them dead in their tracks and said, no. You gonna have to answer for every foul thing you spoke on my divine being. Do you hear me? Because number one, you didn't have no reason to say it. Number two, they never gave you no reason to say it. 111, as I'm saying this right now. 111 people right now that was just said that. It went down to 107, but it was just that 111. Went back to 111. Thank you, Maria, baby, for that donation. Thank you, Maria. I'm only speaking the facts. I tell y'all, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. If I'm lying, I'm not even going to take it there. Listen, let me know that what I'm saying is right if it resonates with you. Get these likes up, man. Get these likes up. I'm telling you, they kept ripping, man. They kept running because they thought they was winning. They thought they was better than you, right? You was never in competition with these people, but it's like they took pride in your downfalls and your shortcomings because that was a moment that they could use ammunition or whatever to rub in your face, add salt to a wound, that, oh, look, you see what I always been saying? You see how so-and-so da-da-da-da-da-da? You see what I was saying, how it was right, how it was this? Look how they looking, he, ha, ha, ha. Till God stopped them and said, no, you're going to have to answer for every foul thing that you spoke on them. And let me tell you something, man. Let me tell you something. That table that God is building for you, he ain't done yet. So the little mini blessings that I'm saying, you know why I say they mini? I still say be grateful for them. But you know why I say they many? Because I'm feeling that every time a blessing came through for you, man, because y'all went through so much hell and high water, you dropped down on your knees just as quick and you said, thank you, God. Thank you, God. Tell me I'm lying. You was going through so much that every time that man gave you something, man, you was just like, it could be something so small as maybe you had enough money in your pocket to go ahead and get you something to eat, to feed yourself, to feed you and your babies. You feel me what I'm saying? Maybe you had enough to put something on the books to keep your people, your landlord from throwing you out. You feel me? I'm feeling like some of y'all had good landlords too, man. People wanted y'all out homeless on the street. So I'm feeling like some of your landlords was working with you. Some of your landlords was working with you. Because I'm feeling like some of y'all was falling behind on stuff. You was falling behind on bills. You was going through a lot. You was going through a lot. Thank you so much for that donation, baby. Thank you so much. It was not even. Thank you so much. I'm going to say 88. Thank you so much for that donation. Some of your landlords was good people, man. When they could have kicked you out, they didn't kick you out. You was giving them a little something, giving them what you could so they could keep you, so they wouldn't kick you out. You feel me? I'm feeling like someone was working with you. Thank you, Miss Johnson. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Kingdom Queens, for that donation, baby. I really appreciate that. And so the thing is, while y'all was out here trying to rip and run to keep your head above water, your enemies and these people that you thought you knew, that you thought you loved, that you thought was your homie, was ripping and running, trying to throw you under the water, trying to throw you under the bus. They didn't even know how hard it was for you. I mean, can you just think for a second? That's why I tell people, when people be like, what you mean Victoria is spiritual? Just think about what it is that I'm saying. Think about the evils that's in this world. Do you think that that's something to joke and mock a person about when they out here struggling, especially if they got kids that look upon them and that they taken care of? That mess ain't funny. But they thought that it was until God stopped them and said, it's time to pay up. See, you ain't have nobody to stop you and tell you that what the hell you was doing was wrong. That you was giving and serving an injustice to your fellow sister, to your fellow brother. I'm about to stop you now. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Made to Serve. Thank you for that donation, baby. I appreciate that. I'm about to stop you now. If I'm talking about your friend, listen, I don't know who it is, but I'm feeling like whoever it was, right? The main people that was going against you wasn't the ones who you didn't know. It was the ones who you thought you could trust and who you did trust with your deepest, darkest secrets. People who had insight on what you was doing, what you was going through, and how bad it was. That makes it even worse. That they knew how bad it was, knew you was struggling, knew you was just trying to keep your sanity, and thought the mess was funny, and went out here and spread it to other people so that other people could laugh and mock you. Let me tell you something. Back to what I was saying. That table that God is building for you, right? The little mini blessings that you're getting right now, it can't even amount. It can't even amount to the big blessings that's about to come y'all way for 2022. I told y'all, go back on my video where I said that 2022 is going to be y'all year. Y'all think I'm playing. Everything, if y'all been following me since the beginning, since I started this channel, y'all know everything that I spoke has come to pass. Everything I spoke, it has manifested in your life, or you've gone through it at some point in time in your life. If I'm telling you that 2022 is going to be your year, baby, for all the hell and the struggles that you went through, the fakes and the phonies, the foes and the adversaries that talked about you, people who you thought you could trust, I'm feeling like that hurt you to your core. That these people thought it was funny, took you for a joke, took you for granted until you was no longer there. Because God told you, not only did he stop them, he revealed them to you. You had no choice but to walk away and not look back. Why would you want somebody like that back in your life? So they could piggyback off the blessings that God bringing you now when they had all that mess to talk before? And see, when God is building the table for you in the presence of your enemies, right? He do it in a way that at the end of the day, this is a gradual process. People think that when God bless you, he just say, okay, boom, I'm going to give you No. It's a gradual process. Gradual blessings that he allow to manifest and unfold in your life. Because not only do he want these people to sit back and see that you winning, he wants them to sit back and see that you continuously is going to win. Not, oh, you having your season here, but they plotting and praying on your downfall and hoping and wishing that it'll stop. It ain't going to never stop. This is why he brings it in gradually. Do you get me what I'm saying? And I'm feeling that while he was building this table and preparing this table for you, right? He told you to move on. But see, look at what he did for your enemies. Not only did he stop them, right? He said, now you're going to have to eat every single last word that you spoke against my divine being. And he did it in the most humblest way, if he hasn't done so already. Thank you, Sharif is blessed. Thank you, baby, for that donation. See, he prepared the platter, right? Took every word, pulled every word that these people ever said. You don't know everything. He pulled every word that these people were saying, placed it on that platter. You see what I'm saying? He ain't doing it in no nasty way. He prepared that platter. You get me what I'm saying? Pulled out the seat for your enemy. See, I know you ain't never heard no mess. Never heard it like this before. Not only did he stop your enemies, you didn't invite your enemies to that table. He did. He said, come, sit down. Come, sit down. Put it on a nice platter for him, too. You get me what I'm saying? You ain't never heard it like this before. Put it on a nice platter for him, too. He ain't do it nasty. He ain't do it nasty how they did it to you. He ain't do it nasty. Pulled out the seat. Had a little cushion in it. He didn't want them uncomfortable while they had to eat these words. He didn't want them uncomfortable. He wanted them nice and comfortable. Because it was a hell of a lot of words that they spoke against you. So they was going to be at this table for a while. Yeah. Pulled out that table. Prepared that platter. Hello. I'm speaking. I'm saying something real. I'm saying something. Don't tell me what I don't know what I'm speaking right now. I know what I know. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. He pulled out that table. He ain't do it nasty how they did it to you, baby. Because he knows that he blessing you. And ain't nobody going to come against them blessings. Because what he has for you is going to be for you. Can't nobody go against that. Thank you, Yamar, baby, for that donation, baby. I appreciate it. Pulled out the table. Prepared the platter. Had every word that these people spoke against you and said, now eat. It was easy for you to speak these things on a person. But hard for you when you got to eat it back up. It was easy for you to go out here and say that this person was bummy and stupid, out their mind, crazy, deranged, childish, a failure, a loose cannon, promiscuous, a liar, lame, a joke. Easy for you to speak them words, but hard for you to eat them. No, you gonna eat this word. You gonna eat this word. And while you was sitting over there eating your meal that he prepared for you, laughing in the blessings that he was bringing your way, enjoying the fruits of your labor. God say, no. You ain't getting what they getting. I think you confused a little bit. Let me jog your memory. Do you not remember when you said this about a person? Do you not remember when you went against this person? Do you not remember this, that, and the third? I'm telling you, he was going down the list. And then when it was time for these people to eat back every single last word that they spoke on you, my God, they was uncomfortable. They couldn't do it. I'm talking about people who went against you so bad. Friends who was around you, man. That was just to be funny, to be smart, to be beautiful, to be loving, to be caring. That's your nature. Don't you know that some of these people you had around you was hating on you because of what came so natural to you didn't come natural to them? Hated on you because of how original you were, how authentic you were, how real you were. And see, not only did they get a chance to experience this type of energy and ways of being about yourself, it was like other people saw it. People just naturally gravitated towards you. You had people around you who was secretly hating on that, man. This is why I tell you to secretly hate on something of which they can't control and you can't control, how you came out your mother's womb. This is why I say people need mental help. Because they're hating on things that they should not be hating on. Hating on things that they can't control. When all they had to do was be a friend of you. You didn't deserve none of the foolery and the mockery, baby, that you had to experience. And I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. If you ain't hear that from nobody, man, I hope it go miles. I hope it speaks volumes for the type of chick I am. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. Do you hear me what I'm saying? Our life story, God is not through writing out our life story. Do you hear me what I'm saying? If it's freezing because the devil don't want me to speak this, he don't want me to speak this truth. That's what it is. He don't want me to speak this truth. I don't see it freezing on my end. But let me tell you something. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that you had to go through that. And I'm feeling that a lot of these people, man, who went against you, they gonna go 10 for 10 trying to get back in your life, which I've already said. But the main thing of what I'm focused on right now is that it's like these people got to eat every single last word, man. This came to me just as clear as day. I'm like, why am I thinking about this? And then I was sitting there thinking about what I needed to say. He shut every single last mouth that went against you, that spoke foul on you. He shut the mouths of the wicked. He shut them up. They can't say nothing. They ain't got nothing to say. And see, whoever they was going and spreading this to, they looking at these people dumbfounded. Because see, to call you all this stuff behind the scenes and see how God is blessing you. I mean, some of y'all doing it bigger than your haters, bigger than the haters that went against you, bigger than the haters that spoke on you. In whatever aspect of your life that you in, and you doing it, and you doing it on a whole nother level. And this is just the tip to carry you through 2021. You still building that foundation because God is still preparing that table. He ain't through yet. You still building that foundation because God is still preparing that table for you. JC, back me up. GPR, you with me? You already know what to do. If any of these messages resonate with you, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. And go tell a friend to join the JC game. Reach one, teach one. We ride together. We gonna slide together. JC game for life. We can't begin to change every single last person in this world. I want y'all to understand that. All that this channel can strive to do, all that I can strive to do is try to spread my peace, love, and light to the world, hoping that that will convict their spirit to change the error of their ways in whatever the way that may be. Whether maybe they are a gossiper, they a judger, they are a manipulator, they are a liar, they are a deceiver, they two-faced it, they phony, they're a betrayer, in whatever way that it may be, hopefully. And listening to these messages, man, and knowing that that stuff really affect people. And you never know the effect that it can have on a person. Hoping that it will allow them or strike a nerve for them to look at themselves and understand that it's something that they have to change. I'm feeling that this is the reason why God stopped these people in their tracks. And this is why he gave them a front row seat at your table to eat those words in front of you. What I mean by that, I'm going to explain that, right? Not necessarily saying that it's happening the way that I'm telling it to you right now, right? Don't take it at a literal sense like, oh, there's a table in the middle and my enemy and my foes right across from me eat. Come on. What I'm saying is, take the message how it resonates, right? Some of these people, the way that God delivered your justice to you and delivered karma back to these people was so, it was just on a whole nother level. I'm telling you, man, to the point where some of these people will never come to you and tell you that they sorry for how fake they was, for how wrong they did you. But the justice that God is giving you, and me clarifying it and letting you know that this is what happened, wherever they are, to watch you and see you come up, to watch you and see you win, to watch you beat the odds and not become what they said you would, to see you rise above every single last word they spoke on you, man. That's your justice, and that's their karma, and that's them having to eat the words and seeing you progress and elevate and excel in all areas of your life. Now, wherever they are, they got to sit there and think about every foul thing they spoke on you and who the hell they said it to, and these people watching you too, who they said it to, and not everybody and all eyes on you watching you win. And they ain't got no choice but to sit there and wherever they are, put their foot in their mouth and be quiet, because God shut their mouth and blessing you in front of them. You see how that man worked? See, I have to break it down for y'all like that. You see how that man worked? That's your justice. That's your justice. That's your justice. That's your justice. I'm going to keep saying that until y'all get it. That's your justice. That's your justice. When you sit back and wherever you're watching this video, you think about how that friend was fake. And now they exposed. Because see, a fake friend, a fake person always gonna get exposed, man. See, the thing is about a fake friend, see, when they was rolling with you, people knew they was rolling with you. People knew that they knew your situation. You feel what I'm saying? Then when they broke off with you, fell out with you, went on there and started spreading this. Already they exposed themselves in doing that, because now these people looking at them and saying, well, weren't you this person's friend at one point in time? Why is you spreading their secrets? You think a person gonna trust a person like that? On the real. On the real. Now, not only did they expose themselves for being the hater that they were, a secret hater while they was around you, because now people gonna think, well, dang, they probably was secretly hating on so-and-so while they so-called supposed to be their friend. Because who go ahead and immediately after you fall out with a person go and spread a person's secrets, bro? Who do that? A fake and a phony who was never your friend to begin with. Amen? Amen. But at the end of the day, God told you to sit back and let these people expose themselves. Because he was going to have them eat every single last word they spoke against you. Let a person do whatever they feel like they big and bad enough to do. Do you feel me what I'm saying? That's why I had to hop on this live. So y'all can see me in my eyes and know that I ain't lying. You ain't going to never be able to stop a person for gossiping, man. Look at the world that we live in. They live, they feed, they get paid off of gossip. But at the end of the day, God spared you. He knew you didn't deserve that. So now back to what I'm saying, this person going off, spreading the secrets, spreading everything that you went through, the lowest points of your life. I know I'm going to trigger you, but I'm going to give you that tough love because I got to go ahead and rip the band-aid off, baby. Your secrets was told. Do you hear me what I'm saying? People knew you was struggling. People knew you was broke. People knew you was going through whatever you was going through. They knew it at the hands of these people who you thought you could trust. Now, what God did for you, he said, I can't get back what people know now. I can't get that back. They know it. But what I'm going to do, what I'm going to do for you, this is what I'm going to do for you. Yeah, they may know that you was going through it. Yeah, they may know that you feel me, couldn't pay your bills. Yeah, they may think that at one point in time they was looking better than you, that they was going to go in and hop in something and do it better than you, get better accolades than you, do it better than you. But watch how I'm about to shut them up. Because I'm sick and tired of being sick and doggone tired. I saw you being real and they kept being fake. I saw you take your butt home and pray to me that you would just start receiving blessings. And I saw these people going home mocking and laughing about your situation. You ain't ready for it. You ain't ready for it. That's why I'm about to hop off this live now. Y'all ain't ready for it. God saw. Why you think you getting the blessings that you getting? Just think about everything that you went through. He saw you come home and pray to him, and he saw these people go and laugh and mock your situation. Doing things to betray you, doing things to go against you. So now he said, sit back. Sit back. I got them. I got them. Not only did he stop them, he said, come on here, I'm going to give you a table. They thought they was going to get something. Thought they was going to get the blessings you was getting. God said the devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. The devil is a lie. How could you think that you going to get something positive when all you gave out was negativity? How could you think that I was going to come through for you when you was praying on somebody else's downfall? The devil is a lie. But you see how God funny? Invited them to the same table that he prepared for you, baby. These people thought they were going to get something. Thought they was going to get your blessing, huh? God only invited them to the table because he ain't no vengeful person, you feel me? Everybody got to try to put their spin off on who God is and what he don't accept. But at the end of the day, that man is a loving person. But he come through for his. He come through for his. Gave them a table, pulled out the chair. Thought they was going to get something. And God said, no, not only do you have to eat every single last word that you spoke against my divine being, you're going to have to eat it while you sit back and watch them be blessed. Stop playing with me, man. You see how I just did that? You see how I just did that? People be so doggone wicked. So wicked, so evil when they ain't got to be. I tell y'all, whatever you can't do, you know that man above gonna do. Whatever you ain't big and bad enough to do to get back at these people, you ain't strong enough to do, that man above gonna do. Not only do they have to sit back and eat every word. Eat every word. Every word. Eat every word. They got to do it while sitting back and watching you continuously be blessed. Stop playing with God. Stop playing with that man. Some of these blessings just poofed up for you. Poofed. I mean, you literally saw the hands of God, his power moving in your life. Some of these blessings just poofed up and you ain't know what it. I'm telling you, it's like y'all was getting a call. It could work something like an email popped up in your notification and said, boom, you just got hired for this job. Maybe it was a job that you had been praying for. And now this job is what brought in financial security and stability for you. That was your quick come up right there. Boom. I'm feeling it can't. What I say? What I say, Shine? What I say, Shine? Out of nowhere, it came. I can't make this up. She just confirmed. I'm telling you, it came out of nowhere. Where you? Come on, man. Oh, my God. Y'all ain't ready for it. Out the blue. Had me paranoid. Somebody. See, ain't nobody was trying to set you up. That's God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. See how God working? It was meant for me to come on this live. Oh, my God. See? Whew. I just need a minute, y'all. Because some people really be, really be trying to come for people who deliver these prophetic words. And they don't even understand that some of us really do have gifts. You get me what I'm saying? Some of us really do have gifts, man. I'm telling you, this was not on my mind to get on here and talk about people. And I don't try to focus on that stuff. But see, when it came to me just as clear as day, and I kept hearing foul word, foul word, foul word. Then I really started praying. I started saying, they're going to have to eat every foul word. I said, okay, so hold on. So that's the next message? Then I hop on here and y'all telling me out the blue it was coming. Out the blue. If you was going through something, I'm feeling like an email, a call, some money got dropped in your mailbox, whatever the case may be. And it was like, oh, you just got this. And you like, hold on. I feel like some of y'all was trying to go back and say, hold on, how does this process normally work? Don't it have to go through? And I'm feeling like the people was confirming like, yeah, it normally goes through it. But then you started thinking, you like, well, hold on. When I got it, I didn't go through this process. The person just shot me on through and said that I got the apartment. The person just shot me on through and said I got approved for the house. The person just shot me on through and said I got the job. The person just shot me on through and said that I got the car. So hold on, I'm getting the process. Y'all kept going through. You kept, when the blessings was coming, you was like, hold on. You was calling people. You was like, hold on, hold on. How the car process go? Aren't you supposed to run my credit and do this, da. You right. I got a promotion on my job. Boom. You see what I'm saying? It was coming out the blue. Coming out the blue. God was coming out the woodworks with these blessings, man. I'm telling you. Y'all was just going through. Y'all was calling people. You was like, hold on. Hold on. Congratulations, Jasmine. You was like, hold on. Hold on now. I know I'm not crazy. I know you supposed to go through a process. God say, not when you working, not when I'm in your life, you won't go through no process. When I'm in your life, you shoot past the process. You done already went through your process when you was going and dealing with them fake and phony people. You done went through your process when they were speaking foul on your name and everybody had to see and know your situation. You done already went through the process. You ain't ready for it. You ain't ready for it. Oh my God. Woo. I'm just talking and it's just flowing. Y'all already went through the process. You already went through the process when you was broke. And people had to see you be broke. People had to see you walk around with holes in your shirt. People had to see your clothes falling off because you was losing so much weight. You weren't eating. You was stressed. Thank you, Anu Pretty. Thank you, baby, for that donation. God said you went through the process. So why is you calling around trying to figure out the process? Yeah, there's a process. Yes, it's me. Yes, it was me. It was me that got you through that process. That's why you got that house. That's why you went on ahead and you got that promotion. Just like you thought you was going through problems. Thought they was going to let you go. No, they ain't let you go. They promoted you. Thought you was going to stay in bad credit. Stay in debt. Got the house. Got the car. Got the job. Got the clients. Got the business. Got your hair done. Got your nails done. Put your kids in private schools. Y'all ain't ready for it. I'm about to hop off this doggone live, boy. I'm about to hop off this live. When these blessings was coming through for you, y'all was trying to figure out the process. Because the way that it happened, it wasn't supposed to happen like that. You weren't supposed to just go through and the people call you and say, boom, you got hired. Or you weren't supposed to go through the process that quick. What you thought was going to prevent you from getting certain things, you got it anyway. That was God. Thank you, Josette, baby, for that donation thing. Thank you for that donation, baby. I appreciate it. You thought your credit was going to stop you. It ain't stop you. Thought you being broke was going to stop you. It ain't stop you. Thought you taking out that loan was going to stop you. It ain't stop you. These snakes thought they stopped you. These foes thought they stopped you. These enemies thought they stopped you. These foes and adversaries thought that they stopped you. These fake and phony family, friends, community members, people who you probably went to high school with, probably thought that they was stopping you, probably thought they was doing something. All these people about to start flocking. Because you leading the pack. God is so good. Thank you, thank you, King. Thank you, real oh my God, I want to say it right. Thank you, baby. Thank you so much, baby, for that donation. I appreciate you. If you on here still, tell me how to pronounce it right. I said Miss King, but how I pronounce your name if you still on here on the live? Miss King. Okay, keep speaking. Okay, I just want to be pronouncing people's name right. That's all. If you still watching, tell me how to pronounce your name right. Afajaya, or Miss King. I'll just say Miss King. Y'all watch her videos too? Thank you, baby, for that donation. I just want to say that again. I'm just going to take a moment just to say God is so good. Let's just take a moment. Let's just take a moment to say God is so good. The world may not always treat us right. The people in the world may not always treat us right. But God is so good. God is so good. God is so good. This thing is spiritual. People don't even understand it. If you are not yet on your spiritual journey, amen, God is good. Thank you, Miss King. Thank you, Miss King, for hopping back on the live. Thank you, Miss King. God is so good. I'm feeling like some of y'all went through so much hell. I'm feeling like even those people who you went to high school with. I don't know why I'm being led to say that. Some people who you went to high school with, you know, we go through phases in our life. So what you thought once was back then is not right now. It's not that right now. And you'd be surprised, you think that people who know you, people who done seen you walk around, all this type of stuff, you would think that these people would admire you, show you admiration, show you love now that you in it. Baby, these people are so mad. High school. Why am I being led to say that, God? Why am I being led to say that? If some of y'all comment, why am I thinking high school? What did y'all go through in high school? Thank you, Miss Rodriguez, baby. What did y'all go through in grade school? I'm feeling like that's if I'm saying this correctly, that's where predominantly most of the bullying was happening at. Thank you, A to Z Christianity. Thank you for that donation, baby. Now, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. But I'm feeling that the high school was coming to me, really high school. Because that's where the bullying went. That's where it first started happening. In the alienation. In the judging. No, I'm not wrong, Natalie. Well, when people ask me where I pull this from, and y'all confirm it for me, you see what I'm saying? How God is good? I tell y'all, I pray every time I come on here, man. And the thing about it, thank you, Liz Riviera. Thank you for that donation, baby. I sent the testimony. Yes, I will. I'm checking Facebook. I'm checking all my emails. Oh, see, I can't be losing my train of thought like that. See, okay. High school. When I step out and a message come to me, right? And then I see something, or I may see something out and about, or something may say high school, something may say self-love or something. That's confirmation for me. So then that's how I know I got to hop on here and deliver the message that came to me. But right now, I keep thinking high school. You know, high school, in all these movies and stuff, you see how they portray people that's in high school? Some of the most treacherous people and kids that you ever come across. You almost got to ask yourself, where did they pull this mess from? If they was raised like this, to come to school so vindictive, pushing people up against walls, getting others to fight people, making all these dares and stuff. You know, I was watching Grey's Anatomy. It's so crazy. I just thought high school, and now that thought just came to me, Grey's Anatomy. Thank you, Real Nettie. Our story is still being written because God is still preparing that table. Yes, baby. Thank you for that donation. Grey's Anatomy, I was watching an episode, and on this episode, they dared this boy to lay his body in a thing of cement. The cement hadn't dried yet. You know when they on a construction site and they got to build and stuff. Dared this boy to do this, right? One of the girls who was part of this group was closer to him than the other friends. Don't know why this coming to me, but if this resonates with somebody, y'all know what to say. That friend could have stuck up for him and told him not to do that mess. She didn't. She had secret feelings for the boy. Didn't tell him nothing. She cared about what these other friends was going to say. Because you know how it is in high school. You got to see people every day. Then when somebody want to kick you out the group, then you alienated and you just like the person who you secretly don't want to let others know who you close with. Come on now, I'm speaking. You don't want to be like the person who you really close to, but this who you really are. This who you really want to get close to. But see, this person is a loner, right? They're not with the in crowd. They're not popular. So you won't let people know that you really, your soul and your energy is right with this person. You rather go and hang off with them hooligans because that's where the popularity at. You know, every day when you come to high school, you're going to have a seat at a table and you ain't going to have to sit by yourself. Y'all ain't got to say it if that's how y'all was back then. But I'm saying how it worked. The boy ended up putting his whole body in a thing full of cement. You know that cement ended up hardening and that boy stayed there, didn't leave. It took them fools having to call the police maybe after 2-3 hours of that cement hardening on his whole body before they called police. Then he had to go through a life-threatening surgery to remove the cement. Thank you, Kingdom Kid. And still yet, the doctor was mad at that girl and said, listen, if you love him, if you want to be his friend, why are you doing this? He could lose his life. You may never see him again. Thank you, Ethics. You see, I'm talking on bullying, how bad it be. The girl still yet knew that this boy was going through a life-threatening surgery, still yet didn't want to go to his rescue in front of the other hooligans. When we go through adolescence, people don't know how bad that be when you got to go through high school and really want to be on the in crowd. They don't know how important that is for us at that stage in our life, but it causes us to be a way that we know we should not be towards other people. She ended up getting herself and putting her pride to the side and ended up being there for the boy after he made it through the surgery. But case in point, I brought that up to say, I'm not saying that y'all went through things like this, or if it maybe, I don't know if y'all high school, maybe someone liked you, maybe, because that right there, they secretly liked each other. Maybe these were the people who went against you. Maybe they didn't go back against you back then, but they some haters now. Case in point, though, whoever and however these people spoke foul on you, whatever they said, God vindicated you, baby. He vindicated you because he loves you. He loves you. Get all that stuff and heal yourself from that trauma that you went through in high school. Let it go. Get it off your chest. Do you hear me? Let that thing go. We getting older. We not getting no younger. And the world is getting worse. It's not getting any better. Find your position in life and you stick to it. I don't care. A job don't make you. Having money don't make you. But God gave it to you anyway, baby, to vindicate you. Because too many people kept talking mess. Too many people kept talking mess. Thank you, Mobile Moms. I appreciate that donation, baby. Stupidity. The hell is popularity anyway? Well, I mean, we're not going to do that. We're going to save it for another life. Because my energy right now, I'm already feeling drained. I'm feeling it, and for me to feel drained, that means some of y'all really was going through it, either in high school or people was really going against you, talking bad on you. Either they was jealous, they wanted to be like you, wanted to look like you, wanted to pull the people you was pulling, wanted to have your money, wanted to have your man. Whatever the case may be, let that thing go. God vindicated you. Do you hear me? And he only going to continuously, he's only going to continuously, I think the way you do it on the donation, you can either send donations via PayPal, because a lot of y'all keep asking. I don't do Cash App, but you can send donations via PayPal, or you can, when I hop on the live, you can super chat. I don't know how it populates on your end, but I think you could put whatever amount you want to put on there when I hop on the live, and you can do that. But my energy, man, I gotta pray after this, because some of y'all is really going through it. I'm feeling drained right now. I'm feeling drained. Y'all gotta let that thing go. I came on here full of energy. Y'all gotta let that thing go. You gotta let it go. You gotta reconnect with who you need to reconnect with. Forgive your mama. This was Grey's Anatomy. Forgive your moms. Go make it right with your moms. Go make it right with your moms. Go make it right with your moms. And stop holding grudges on your family. They not right. And they know they not right. But you know, when I went back to go see family, one thing my uncle said, my uncle always be saying stuff, you know. And he said, you know, I had to find out that you went on ahead and you was doing good and stuff. And he said it again. He said, you know, people be having spirits attached to them. Negative spirits attached to them that make them think and do crazy stuff. Didn't I tell y'all about spiritual attachments? And see, the thing is, it's so crazy that me and my uncle was able to have that conversation, because I don't see him like that unless I come around for family events, which I did for Thanksgiving time. And then he said again, he said, you know, that's good, Jay. I'm proud of you that you did that for your mom. It's worth it when you, hold on, let me say this first though. My uncle, he say, you know, family will say some mess even when all you trying to do is just do right for your life. They'll be saying stupid stuff, or they'll be hating and doing stuff. He said it like that, and then he said, but they love you. You know, family is, we still family. They love you, but you know, sometimes family just go ahead and da-da-da-da-da. So what I'm feeling like is, listen, whatever family said about you, however they judged you, that is water under the bridge, because God rose you up anyway. It ain't nothing they gonna be able to say from that day moving forward. You hear me? What you got to do for you is release them burdens and stop holding them grudges. And that's on the real. That's how you know I'm real, because I don't speak no hate messages. Forgive them doggone people, man. You see how a call just came through? Confirmation right there. Now I got to go back and play my meditation music. Right when I said that. They battling things. They battling things. And my uncle just confirmed when I went back. So why would you sit up there and try to hold something against somebody that's battling their own internal demons? This is why they hated on you. This is why they judged you. This is why they wanted to be you. Likewise, tried to put their mouth on you, but secretly knew how they felt about you. I'm about to hop off this live. Isn't that just like the story I just told you in the Grey's Anatomy? Put their mouth on you, but secretly knew how they was feeling about you, man. Some people ain't gonna never get the courage. They will never get the courage if God don't give it to them. That's not for you to keep wasting your time with people. If people can't open up their mouth and let you know how they feel about you, shoot. If they love you, doggone, they need to say it. If they want to be with you, they need to doggone say it. And people need to respect your new beginning. This is what I'm going to say before I hop off here. People need to respect when God gave you and granted you these blessings in front of these people. You had people who didn't want to respect the new life that God had given you. They still was trying to bring up old ways of being, old characteristics, things that was way long buried in the past. That made no sense and was not in alignment with who you were right now, but they still brought it up. Jealous. Couldn't accept that you were no longer that. Couldn't accept that God was still blessing you after you had done all that. After you had went through all that. You have to let these people go, and you have to let God work on them. You need to release burdens. You need to release grudges. And this is your confirmation that these people got their mouth shut. God shut their mouth and made them eat every single last word. As uncomfortable as it was for them, they ate every single last word and did it while they were still continuously watching you be blessed. That is your justice. That is your justice. That is your justice. And things are only going to continuously to move up from here and get better from here. So get rid of them negative thoughts. Get rid of the negative characteristics. Ask God to continuously work on you. Make things right with who you need to make things right with, man. Don't become these people. Forgive them. Go ahead and forgive them. If you had to be around them when you went back for Thanksgiving, they saw how good you was looking. They saw how life done turned around for you. That's your justice. You ain't got to rub it up in people's face. You ain't got to hold no grudges against nobody. Because God say that your enemies gonna have to eat every foul word that they spoke against you, baby. And that's on the real. Because you know I come at that real and I don't come at that fake. I keep it 100. I keep it real with you. I keep it a buck. So I want you to understand that if you need a friend, you got it in me. If you need inspiration, motivation, a life example, you got it in me. If you need a sister, you already know I'm your sister. I'm that shoulder that you can lean on. I'm that shoulder that you can cry on. I'm that listening ear, the baby that you can vent to. Okay? I'm your real sister. I'm your real friend. I'll never switch up on you. I'm far from fake and phony. Amen. Amen. Okay? And that's how we gonna end that right there. And until next time, I want y'all to stay prayed up, baby. And I want y'all to be blessed. And I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Y'all know that y'all got me. As long as God keep breathing breath into my body, I'm going to keep popping on these lives. Y'all going to see me. Y'all know that I'm real. You know that you can call on me. I will talk to y'all. I am here for y'all, okay? Until next time, stay prayed up and be blessed. And as we go into the holiday season, please be safe. Please be safe. Enjoy it with your babies. Enjoy it with your loved ones. Don't let nobody tell you if you went back to somebody, baby, you know I'm not judging you. Just make sure that it's a good situation for you, okay? Make sure that people doing you right this time. Because you got a lot of people who talk mess who want to come back now and do right and switch up their walk because God blessing you now. Just make sure that they're going to do right by you. That's all I say. And go ahead and love on who you want to love on. And go ahead and enjoy your holiday season, baby. And have you a merry, merry, merry Christmas. Okay? If I don't get back on here. Have y'all a Merry Christmas and enjoy your holidays, man. Life is too short. Keep God first before everything that you do. Keep blessing. Keep thanking that man. And keep being grateful for everything that come your way. Because you know that everything that come your way is at the hands of that man above. Amen and amen.